Hi friends, you are a new viewer for our channel. Please subscribe our channel and touch the bell icon. This kind of good videos will come to your mobile.
Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our second session. Today I am going to explain about the last year question paper solutions. Let us see the first question. So, which lens used to myopia? Which lens used to correct the myopia? Biconvex, biconcave, and cylindrical, and none. What is the meaning of myopia? Myopia means a person able to see near object but cannot see the long distance object. It is called myopia because of the image is formed just in front of the retina. So the person unable to see the long distance object, he can see near object only. But when we use the double concave lens, what will happen? The image is exactly formed on the retina only. So as shown in the figure, so we are using double concave lens. When you use the double concave lens, the light rays are coming from the long distance object, and after reflection, the image exactly formed on the retina. So here biconcave lens is the correct answer. Biconcave lens is the correct answer. That's why biconcave lens useful for correction of the myopia. Next, if R is the radius of curvature of mirror and F is the focal length, which is correct? R equal to F, 2R equal to F, R plus 2F equal to 0, R minus 2F equal to 0. And already you know what is the relation between radius of curvature and focal length. We have the formula R equal to 2F, R equal to 2F. This is LHS, this is RHS. Bring the RHS part to left side. Then you will get R minus 2F equal to 0. So here they give the answer in the form of equation. That's why R minus 2F equal to 0. Next, third question, angle of reflection. We have to find the angle of reflection from the given diagram. So what is the meaning of angle of incident actually? The angle between incident ray and normal is called angle of incident. So here they give I equal to 30 degrees. We have to find the angle of reflection, R equal to question mark. According to the laws of reflection, the angle of incident equal to angle of reflection. Therefore, according to laws of reflection, I equal to R. So they give I equal to 30 degrees. Then R will be also 30 degrees. That's why angle of reflection equal to 30 degrees. So which is the correct answer? So the B is the correct answer. So sometimes the different type of twisting questions may asking based on this diagram. Let us see what kind of questions are coming in the examination. Suppose here they give what is this? If I equal to 30 degrees given. So here they are asking what is the sum of angle of incident and angle of reflection. They are asking what is the sum of angle of incident and angle of reflection. So if angle of incident equal to 30 degrees, then automatically angle of reflection will be also 30 degrees. 30 plus 30 degrees, 60 degrees will come. Thus I plus R equal to 60. Ask one more question also. What kind of questions are coming? Suppose the angle between incident ray and this, so plane surface may be suppose 20 degrees. What is the angle of incident and what is the angle of reflection? They are asking. They give the angle between incident and plane mirror. They give 20 degrees. So how do you find I? So from this diagram we can understand the angle between normal and this plane surface equal to 90 degrees. So that I plus 20 equal to 90 degrees. Then I equal to 90 minus 20. I equal to 70 degrees will come. Thus here angle of incident equal to 70 degrees. Then angle of reflection will be also 70 degrees. Okay, which one of the following is lens formula? Actually, it's very easy question, children. If you know the mirror formula, you can give the answer of this question also. Generally, mirror formula 1 by f equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. But in case of lens formula, 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So that which is the correct answer? B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. Next, every lens has dash focal points. How many focal points are this time? Suppose you take a double convex lens. Double convex lens. So where O is the optic center, right? So here R1 and R2 are the radius of curvatures, right? So here, what is this? Generally, here, suppose the light rays are moving from left to right like this, left to right. So they convergent on the principal axis. So this is called F1. Suppose if the light rays are coming from right to left, what will happen? After refraction, all the refracted light rays meet each other this side. So this is F2. The position where the refracted light rays convergent on the principal axis, that is called focus or focal points. You see, when you take a lenses, so each lens must have two focal points, f1 and f2. So here f1 and f2 are the two focal points. So 2 is the correct answer. The sixth question: magnification produced by a plane mirror is 0, less than 1, equal to 1, and greater than 1. Greater than 1. So actually, when you take the plane mirror, see children. So this is the plane mirror. This is the plane mirror, right? Suppose when you take an object, right children, 1 by f equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. So what they give? F equal to minus 50 given. So we can write minus 1 by 50. Minus 1 by 50. And 1 by u there, you know, actually the object distance is taken as minus u. Minus according to sign convention. So you should write 1 by minus u plus, so here minus 2u coming. So you write 1 by 2u, 1 by 2u. So 2u into 2u, 2u square. So what is coming last to u get cancelled, minus 2u minus 2u, 2u get cancelled, u coming. So minus 1 by 50 equal to minus 2u, 2u, 3u coming by 2u. Minus minus get cancelled. And here 2u equal to, so 50 into 3, 150 will come. So u equal to 150 by 2 equal to 75 centimeter. So here 75 centimeter is the correct answer. But we should take the sign convention, children. Why we are taking u equal to minus u? Because of so always the object always placed in front of the mirror, left side of the mirror. So according to sign convention, u is taken as a negative. That's why here we have to take the negative sign only. Thus, so we can find the answer that equal to 75 centimeter. What children? 75 centimeter. And the minimum distance from a real object to the real image in a concave mirror is equal to. So according to the ray diagrams, already know children. So if object is placed at the center of curvature, so what did you understand? We observe that image also formed at the same center of curvature only. Image also formed at center of curvature. That's why, what is the minimum distance real object to the real image? This is a real object, this is a real image. So actually they are coincide each other. They are already attached each other. Therefore, the minimum distance will be equal to how much children? 0 only. In a clock, the time is 8:25 am. The time is seen plane mirror is. The time is seen in the plane mirror. Actually, we can draw one diagram like this: 12, 3, 6, 9. If I means we can show like this. But how do you give the answer very fast? Just we have to subtract this value from the 12 o'clock. Immediately answer is available for you. 12 o'clock minus 8:25. The answer will be 3:35. Answer will be 3:35. So one is carry going to this side. Remaining 5 is there. 5 minus 2 3. And here 11 is there. 11 minus 8 3. This is the correct answer. So what do you do? If any questions is given like this, you have to subtract the given value from the 12 o'clock. Answer is available exactly. Second question. The mirror which can form a magnified image an object. Convex, concave, plane mirror, both convex and concave. So actually when we are discussing about the ray diagrams, plane mirror always form the same size of the image. So it is not a correct answer. And convex mirror always form a diminished image. So that's why it cannot form a magnified image. That's why plane and convex mirror not correct answer. Remaining, which mirror can form magnified image? Concave mirror. It is the correct answer. Already know children, what is that? When object is between focus and center of curvature, so real and magnified image is forming. And in second case also, if object is placed between focus and just pole of the mirror, so virtual and magnified image is forming in the ray diagrams. So that concave mirror can form just magnified image also. That's why option 2 is the correct option. A light ray incident on a plane mirror at an angle of 33. Then what is the angle of reflection? Already know children. So if the angle of incident equal to 33 degrees, the angle of reflection will be also 33 degrees, because angle of incident equal to angle of reflection. We have the formula. So I is given 33. So R will be also 33 degrees. So second is the correct option. Which one of the following is true for the virtual image? Always erect, always inverted, obtained on screen, none of these. So actually, what is the meaning of virtual image? Virtual image means the image which cannot be caught on the screen is called virtual image. Best example, plane mirror. Plane mirror. You take a plane mirror and put the one object. The image of the object cannot be formed on the screen. So the image formed by the plane mirror is the best example of the virtual image. So which is the correct answer? Always erect. Correct only. Erect means top will be top, bottom will be bottom. Suppose this is a plane mirror. So top will be top, bottom will be bottom. It is called erect. That's right. So which one of the following is the true for virtual image? Always erect, always inverted, obtained on screen, none of these. So always inverted is not correct answer, because real image only inverted. Top goes to bottom, bottom goes to top. Obtained on screen. Virtual image cannot be obtained on the screen. So it is also wrong answer. None of these. It is also not correct answer. Always erect. Always erect means top will be top, bottom will be bottom. So it is the correct answer. Next, an object is placed at a distance of 30 centimeter in front of focal length 20 centimeter. The image is formed at a distance. The question is asked.
We should use the formula.
First, we have to use mirror formula. We have to use mirror formula. Mirror formula. That is 1 by f equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. What they give? The distance of 30 centimeter. Distance of 30 centimeter. So here u equal to minus 30. According to sign convention, we should take the minus. And so what they give? The focal length of the concave lens. Focal length f equal to minus 20 centimeter. Children, the distance of the object always taken as negative, and the focal length of the concave lens taken as negative only, so that f equal to minus 20. So we have to find the v value. Substitute values. So here minus 1 by 20 equal to 1 by V and plus 1 by U means minus 1 by 30 is coming. So you have to bring the minus 1 by 30 to left side. Last we are getting 1 by 30 minus 1 by 20 equal to 1 by V. What is the LCM of the 20 and 30? So 20, 30 LCM, 10 2 ja, 10 3 ja, 60 will come. So 31 ja, 32 ja, 2 will come. 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja, 3 will come. So here 2 minus 3 equal to minus 1 by 60 equal to 1 by V. Last V equal to minus 60 centimeter. So which is the correct option, children? Minus 60 centimeter is the correct option. So when the questions are giving based on the mirror formula, compulsory have to follow the sign convention. Sign convention. So according to sign convention, U equal to minus 30, F equal to minus 20. So next class I will explain sign convention. Both useful for mirrors and lenses. Next, choose the correct mirror image. Generally, the question is given, you see, this is the question. This diagram is given. So, what is the relevant answer? We have to find the relevant answer. Children, we have to know the meaning of the lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. Suppose when you stand in front of the plane mirror, suppose pen is in your right hand. So, the pen is appearing in your left hand in the image. That's why. So, the left side of the object goes to right side in the image, right side of the object goes to left side of the image. Here you see, this is object, this object. You see this arrow mark is left side. Generally, then what will happen? If you put a plane mirror, this arrow mark is appear to be right side. Okay na? So this half answer completed. You take small, so here one more example is there. One more example is small arrow mark is there. The small arrow mark is towards the right side. But in the mirror what will happen? It will appear to the left side. That's why it appears to left side. So which is the relevant answer? So option 1 is the correct answer, correct option. First question you see, read the following two statements and pick up the correct answer. A. Light travels in a straight line. Correct only, because the light is always traveling straight line direction. Second, geometric center of a concave mirror is called center of curvature. Geometric center means suppose the midpoint of the mirror is called geometric center. So that is called pole actually, pole, not center of curvature. But they given as geometric center of a concave mirror is called center of curvature. So this is wrong answer, because the geometric center of a concave mirror is called pole only. So that which is the correct option? Light travels in a straight line. It is only correct option. Next, so only A only correct option. Only A only correct option. Option 1 is the correct answer. Now go to the second question. So the adjacent diagram represent a concave mirror. Here AC represent. You see, C is the center of curvature, F is the focus, P is the pole of the mirror. What is the meaning of normal, children? Normal means a line drawn from center of curvature to any point on the curved surface is called normal. So they are given as radius of curvature. Not correct answer. Tangent also not correct. Tangent means like this. Focal length also wrong. Normal. So the adjacent diagram represent a concave mirror. AC represent normal only correct. Because a line drawn from center of curvature to any point on the curved surface is called normal. So fourth option is the correct answer. Next, so one figure is given. This figure shows that. So mirror is convex, mirror is concave. It forms virtual image. It forms real image. So here, how many options are there? A and B, AC, BC and B and D.
A be correct.
Okay. So when you see the diagram, children, so you can understand the reflected surface is outward. It is a convex mirror. Convex mirror. So already know convex mirror always form erect image, virtual image, diminished image. So let us find those options. Mirror is convex, it is also correct option. And it forms virtual image, it is also correct option. It forms real image, it is a wrong option. Because convex mirror always form erect, virtual, diminished image. So D also not correct option. So remaining, which are the correct options? A and C. So A and C. So second option is the correct answer. Okay na? Right. Now coming to the one more question, very very important, which is based on the relation between focal length and radius of curvature. The ratio between focal length of a spherical mirror to its radius of curvature is, we have to find the ratio between them. Consider the ratio between focal length of the spherical mirror. Consider, so the ratio of the focal, you take the focal length F, radius of curvature R. But already know children, F R equal to 2F, radius of curvature twice to the focal length. Now cancel them, F get cancelled, last you will get 1 by 2. So you may write like this also, what is that? 1 by 2 written as 1:2. So which is the correct option? 1:2. So here D is the correct option. So you have to understand here clearly, what is it? The ratio between focal length and radius of curvature of a concave mirror is 1:2. Sometimes they are asking in other way also, what is that? Ratio between the radius of curvature and the focal length. So you have to find 2F by F, get cancelled. In this case 2:1 will come. They may ask ratio between F and radius of curvature, ratio between radius of curvature and F also. You may get this answer. But according to problem, so D only correct option. Magnification of the image is given in the figure. So 4 options are given. Magnification of the image in given figure. Whether m equal to 0, m equal to -1, m is greater than -1, m is less than 1. M is less than 1. Okay na? Right. Let us see. This is object children. Consider height of object equal to suppose 10 centimeter. Here you take height of image equal to suppose 5 centimeter. How many centimeter? 5 centimeter. Height of image by height of object. So that is -5 by 10. That equal to, so how much coming? -0.5 will come. Here m equal to how much came? M equal to -0.5 came. This -0.5 is less than 1. -0.5 is less than 1. So that, so D is the correct option. M is less than 1. That's why, so D is the correct option. So these are the main important, what is that, multiple choice questions in the PolySet examination. I hope that you could understand, and you have to practice this kind of bits also. First you have to understand what are the relation between quantities given in the equation, and concentrate on the ray diagrams. Like, comments to our channel, and please subscribe, share and encourage for us.